This Data East power supply was corroded from a leaky cap at this location, and it corroded all over the board, so I needed to take everything off there and replace it with new parts after, of course, I've abated the I guess electrolyte corrosion. And this is the model number of the board, and we're right on 5 volts for the 5-volt test point. You can see I had to do something a little hinky right here because I did not have a 4.99 K ohm resistor. So I made one out of a 1.2 that was slightly out of tolerance and a precision 3.9. So we came up with 5 volts perfectly. So let's test the other test points. Negative 12, positive 12. We'll test the high voltages. See, I have a connector over the top of that so I don't short pins together and ruin my hard work. So those are the 2 high voltages. We've got minus 12 on this pin again, plus 12. Ground is there. Another 12, and here we get into the 5-volt pins. I really can't believe that was 5 volts on the nose. Well, this power supply, after a lot of parts replacement, and this 18,000 microfarad cap is kind of no longer available because I used to get those from Ed at Great Plains. This thing is good to go again. Also, you can see I had to use some radial caps for the 220 microfarad 160 volt caps because the axials are just no longer available. And not a surprise, F3, which is a 1/4 amp slow blow fuse for the high voltage section, was blown on this board when I got it. All the fuse clips are good. I always test those because Data East is renowned for having craptastic fuse clips, and these are all good to go. Back in action, this is a LED high voltage power supply.